Also like to thank the sports writers who proclaimed that Madison Academy would win the next three. You know, it gave us a little fuel. We'd like to thank the Steel City Classic for not inviting us. Gave us a little fuel, and as you all know, myself and my guys, we play with a chip on our shoulder, and we coach with a chip on our shoulder to get this program recognition.
Question for coach or players?
Coach, I think the ball game's 11-9, and you guys basically dropped the clutch on a 16-0 run. Take me through what you're seeing right there.
Defense, execution, and as I said to you guys the other day, I told the guys you need to step up defensively. We knew once again that if we apply heavy pressure, they would turn the ball over, and guys started knocking down shots, and they didn't want to go home, not losing.
Coach, they were a little bit bigger than you, but you out-rebounded them decisively. What do you contribute that to?
I don't know if you're familiar with our schedule and the teams we play. We play Lee, Montgomery. We play Columbus, Mississippi. A lot of the teams that we face, as you all can tell, are always bigger than us. We bring guys in. We do a lot of things in practice to combat that with our speed and then our quickness.
Question for the players?
Guys, did Coach, last time we were in here, Coach said you guys would be shooting free throws all day and all night. Did you guys shoot free throws all day and all night? How'd you guys prepare for that?
Not really. We didn't have much time to practice, but we just got heavy volume shots. So we shot a couple free throws, though. Our shots was knocked down today. Our shots were going in.
Y'all want to comment on that? Did y'all were y'all more focused about your free throws today?
Well, what Jermaine is saying, when we went over to Sanford, our times kind of got screwed up. So we only had 45 minutes, but we shot free throws for about 40 of those 45 minutes.
Aaron, tell me about how do you, marksman, sniper, whatever you guys want to call you, where does that come from? What shooting ritual do you have to put up so many shots so well?
Well, it came from not playing as much on a team full of ranked guards like Justin and Jarvis playing with the Alabama Ice. Coach not playing me a lot. Me, myself, and Al was on that team. Just played with a chip on my shoulder, told me, well, Mike Davis Jr. was our AAU coach. He told me, if you keep working hard, you'll be better, or you'll compare up to them as a player on the court. And I just worked out with those guys and with my teammates here, and they kept encouraging me, and coaches kept encouraging me, told me don't never give up. So that was fuel for fire right there.
Coach, what's the coaching point with Aaron? Does he have a green light basically once he crosses the half
Yeah,
court?
and if anybody comes to watch Midfield play for the first time, they'll say, well, why does he shoot the ball from there, and so on and so forth. What happened was, as a sophomore, I'm sure you all are aware of what happened. He was one of the guys that couldn't play, so he saw us win the state title. And last year was his first year, basically, and he was a little nervous. But what happened was, in practice, he would just shoot messing around, from the volleyball line, and would shoot. So as he started making them, I believe it was last year in the game, he made 9 3-pointers. From that point on, we gave him the green light. If you're open, shoot the ball. And I don't know if you all paid attention, but what it does is stretches the defense. These guys have the ultimate belief in him. Aaron, you shoot it, we'll get the rebound. So I say mid-season last year, he started to gain confidence, and he can shoot that shot, so we let him.
Coach, here's a tough question for you. I'll let you think about it for a second. Compare your 2012 10 championship team to this one.
We were talking about that last night in the hotel. That team was a very overachieving group considering the team we had at first. Brandon Moss came out of his shell around February to lead us, basically individually put us on his shoulders. This group of guys, 6 of them have been with me since 5th grade. I've taught them in 5th grade. I've coached them at middle school. Number one from beginning to end. First time I won 20 games regular season. So these guys are very dear to me. So this group, although they may not be the most athletic group we've had, they're very special and they're a close-knit family.
Jermaine, you'll be back next year. You're a junior, right?
Yes.
Tell me about the chances of your team moving forward and being successful again next year. What kind of team will you guys have back next year?
Well, we just got to fill in spots. I'm like I said to myself all the time, like I always say to myself, over the summer I got to get better. I always lifting weights, just working out with Coach Barbour, just always getting better, and we'll be back next year.
Shields and Murray are juniors. We have about 6, 7 guys coming back. We'll be fine.
Coach, early in the game, their big man got a couple baskets early, first 3 or 4 plays, but didn't get a whole lot of action after that. Did you do anything different? What was different after those first couple baskets for him?
Actually, we just kind of lost sight of him. We applied heavy pressure on the guards. We knew they couldn't make a pass into him if they were being pressured. And basically, at the beginning of the game, we just kind of lost ourselves in our backside rotation, and we corrected it.
Assess your defensive game. Was this A-game defense? How do you think you guys played?
I'll give him an A- tonight.
What do y'all give yourselves, guys?
A plus.
We won. Yeah, I'll say about B plus.
Coach, congratulations. There'll be some other interviews over past the screen. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
See y'all next year.
Congratulations. See y'all next year. Okay, guys, we got James sitting here, and we got Emmanuel sitting down here, and Coach White, you're sitting in the middle. James, you're down here, right here. Coach White, congratulations on a great season, and make any opening comments you want to make, then we'll open up for questions. Coach Raymond White, Barbour County High School, state runner-up.
Well, we just want to congratulate Midfield for having a great team. They played well. They took us out of our game, and our hats off to them.
Okay, questions for coach or players?
Coach White, you said they took you out of their game. What did they do specifically to create that?
Well, they played the up-tempo ball all game long. They kept the tempo going. They kept us off stride. Our shots from the outside didn't fall like we have done in the past. And that penetrating offense and dishing out kind of hurt us in the long run, outside shooting.
Coach, how much of this was you guys maybe being off or that other team just being very much on tonight?
They're a very good team. They're a very good team. Like I said, our shots didn't fall. If our shots had failed, we probably a different ball game. But I have to take my hats off to them. You know, they played good defense. Their offense was great, and you know they had more depth. And looked like we were a little tired tonight. And I thought eventually it'll catch up with us. We don't have a strong bench, and as a result tonight, it caught up with us.
Obviously, it's tough right now, Emmanuel. But can you reflect on the season? Y'all struggled there for a while in the middle of the season, but y'all got a good roll late and got here. Can you just kind of summarize the season a little bit?
Well, I knew in the summer we was going to have a good team. When the season first started, I wasn't able to play because of a football injury. So I came back midpoint of the season, and you know we made a pretty good run for it.
Coach, what was the toughest matchup? Is it the sharpshooter that always extends the defense way out, or was it that point guard that it's really hard to check him and stay in front of him? Which was the toughest matchup for you guys?
Tonight it was both. You know, the point guard, number 12, penetrated well, and he dished it out when we tried to stop him, and number 3 hit from the outside. And there was time that we was playing number 3 from the outside and penetrating, and the guard kept going in and penetrating and made his shots. So.
James.
And I think number 1 hurt us something.
I'm sorry about that, Coach. James, obviously y'all shot pretty bad today. What was happening? Why were y'all having a frustrating day as far as shooting?
Well, everybody has those days. We just didn't execute like we were supposed to. And like Coach said, if our shots would have fell, maybe it would have been a different game. But
Coach, can you share with us the game plan? You've won a lot of big games. What did you hope to do to get success against Midfield?
Well, I told them coming in that, you know, they strived on making you turn the ball over, making you play faster than you really wanted to play. And, you know, that was time that we did turn the ball over, not as much. I believe they thought they was going to anticipate them making us turn over. But like I said, we missed open shots. When you don't hit your open shots, you don't win.
Coach, you were up 7-6, I guess, midway in the first quarter, and then next thing you knew it was 25-9. What was happening in that little 8-minute, I think it was 8.5-minute stretch right there where they just busted it open?
Well, we started off in a matchup zone like we usually do, and it didn't work. We went to a 2-1-2, and that didn't work like we wanted it to. And we was kind of, you know, lethargical on offense. So it's just one of those days that things didn't go where you had planned.
Other questions?